Hello everyone, I'm the Fitness Kid and I'm going to be talking about how to do thrusters. So thrusters are a great movement because they're really full body. It works your legs, your core, your upper body, just works everything. And they're very popular in the CrossFit Open, which is a competition that's has been done by millions of people over the years around the globe. Thrusters have been in it every single time. So it's really popular and it's really challenging. So there's three parts to it. The first part, you have to get the bar up into what's called the front rack position. Then the second part, you do a squat. Then the third part, you push the bar up. So a full thruster, if you look at someone doing it, is going to look like this. So you do a squat and push the bar over your head. But the first part is going to be getting the bar to the front rack position. So to do that, you want to do it using as little energy as possible. So you want to mostly use your momentum. To do that, get back in a nice squat. So remember, you don't want to be leaning forward. You want your feet pretty much right up by the bar. So my feet are pretty much touching it. You want to sort of lean back, and then you want to pull up. What I like to do here is bounce the bar off my thighs, get a little bounce, then use that, and then dip into it. So you'll bounce, then right when you're here, you'll dip, and then flip. So you're going to bounce, dip, flip, and then you get it pretty easily. So once again, fast, that looks like that. Now if you want to, you can muscle it. So the muscling it would be like this, and then you don't squat, but you use less energy if you're just using it with a dip and the push. So the second part is going into squat. And once you have the bar in the front rack position, also make sure your elbows aren't down here. Make sure they're up here and the bar's comfortably resting sort of in your neck area, because that will use a lot less of your energy and we'll save it for the actual thrusters. So when you're doing the squat, you want to squat down and then squat back up. This looks easy, but squats are actually a pretty tough movement for people to get down, because people will often, they'll go like this, which is really bad for your knees. You know, they'll do, there's so many crazy things that people do. So what you want to do, you want to take your butt back and don't let your knees cross in front of your feet. So just straight back. You can see the difference if I'm going like this and if I'm going like this, which you should never do. So that's the second part. You just want to lean back, not as much as you're falling over, and then go back up into the squat without your feet, or your knees, my bad, going in front of your feet. Then there's the third part. The third part is once you go out of the squat, is to push up. So to push up, I have done this once before, I think. I've gone up, the bar has hit my chin really hard, and it really hurt my teeth. So don't do that. So when you're doing this, as you do it, you should be using momentum. You shouldn't be strict pressing it up, because if you do that, that'll use a lot more effort. So you go down, you push up. When you do it, bring your head out of the way, push up, then put it back in. So to have the bar here, you do it head in, head out, because then that way you won't hit your head. Once you get this down, it's a lot safer and easier. So when doing this, you also don't want to slouch. You don't want to be forward, because then you just want to be in a good posture, because then if you do, the bar will want to slide off your shoulders, and then you will have to use more effort to hold it there. So once again, recap, just most important parts. When you're doing the squat, try to not let the knees get in front of the feet when you're bringing it up onto the front rack position to do thrusters. Then just bounce off your thighs, flip the bar over, and do a dip, and then catch it. And when you're pushing it overhead, just make sure you don't hit your jaw, because that would really hurt. Just get your head out of the way, then you can stick it back in overhead. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's anything else I missed, if there's any tutorials you want me to do on other exercises, please let me know in the comments. So I will see you next time.